Hey, hey, Taurus! Happy December and happy holidays! Thank you so much for being here. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you're back, hey, hey! All right, so as soon as I sat down to tune into your energy, Taurus, Spirit came through with a few different visuals and a specific phrase, which is the gold is in the moment. The gold is in the moment. And that goes for all of the moments, including the sucky ones, including the difficult ones, okay? What do I mean by that? I don't mean love and light, positive vibes only. Look, if you've been here for any length of time, I love me some love and light. Those are fantastic things, but good vibes only can take the longest hike. Life is a mixed bag. And part of the point is to be where we are. And when it's hard, being where we are is just as vital as being where we are when we're joyful. And being in a permanent mode of seeking what feels good and avoiding what feels bad ultimately actually doesn't bring happiness. That little bit of sandpaper friction of having a little bit of a difficulty with a friend or a little bit of a difficulty in a situation, that is what encourages us to grow. And it's funny, but Spirit is showing me like this vision of kind of, it makes sense, you're an earth sign, but what they're showing me is a seed and the earth. And there is something, and I've forgotten the name of it, but there is something that, that is kind of a practice in farming where you're not literally starving the plant of water, but you're maybe giving it like a little bit less than, you're not dumping a lot of water on it. You're giving it just about as much as it needs and no more. And because of that, it becomes stronger and hardier and like able to continue even when it's not getting like the optimum amount. You have some hardiness to attain this month. You've got the chutzpah. You have the stick-to-itiveness, you have the strength. So this is a month where Spirit is asking you to remember the gold is in the moment. And I have no concerns that means this is just like a series, like you're gonna have to do a lot of mining in December for that gold moment. No. What they're really saying is be exactly where you are. Be mindful. There's going to be gold all around you. But if you're thinking about your grocery list, you're not really maybe going to be able to notice the subtle little signals coming along your way. The gold is in the moment. Keep your eyes and ears open. Signs are coming in. That's what they're saying now. This is just one of many. Okay, let's get into it, Taurus. Let's see what your monthly message is. I love it. Woo! The gold is in the moment. All right. Wow. I love when these cards come connected. Jeez! There you are. Okay. Oh, there it is. Spirit always making sense. And I want to grab one more. Wow. Okay. Okay, Taurus. They came through right away with the fact that you have the strength, and then you have the strength card at the center of your spread. Now, here is something important. This is about inner strength. This isn't about coming at people with your guns blazing and starting fights. This is, how strength, this is just how Spirit is putting it to me, okay? Real power moves quietly, kind of the way that really rich people don't go blabbing and talking about their money all the time. And, not necessarily wearing things that scream, I've got a ton of money, because they're like, hey, I'm trying to protect this money. Or the way that celebrities don't necessarily walk around with like a big placard that says like, hi, my name is XYZ, and get excited about people finding them. And if they do, and they do have that kind of outlook, those people get, you know, robbed and mobbed. No rhyme intended, but this is how Spirit is coming through with it. Your time to be ostentatious and show off is coming up in the near future. Your victory is coming, but it's coming first through patience and diligence and taking the gold of the moment, okay? So the time to shine is coming, but right now, the time to come in with that quiet, enduring strength that is the mark of your sign, Taurus, that time is now. A shift is coming, and an opportunity is at hand. And you might not see it if you're too stuck in your head. I mean, that's what they said in your channeled message, and then here they come echoing it in your cards. Okay? So you may have been vacillating, some of you going back and forth on a decision, and may have felt like you're in a little bit of a stalemate, or what Spirit is saying for some of you is caught between two places, you know, between a rock and a hard place, as they say. And wow, sorry if you can hear the like crazy leaf blower. I'm on a second floor too. That's raising concerns. Somebody's levitating and leaf blowing outside of my apartment. Vampire leaf blower. Okay, I digress. Taurus, you don't want to get stuck on I feel like some of you are wrestling with how long something has taken. Like, yeah, but I've been trying to hit that place. I've been trying to level up to this or that, and it's really hard. Like, it's really hard. And I understand, and I empathize. But Spirit is saying, as I look at that card again and again, the gold is in the moment. Here's a time to notice, Taurus, that these two people that are clearly in a little bit of need, they are not taking notice of the fact that they're walking right by a church. A place where, especially historically speaking, one could knock and ask for sanctuary or assistance, or at least one warm night out of the snow. There is help available to you, and I think that you should request it. This is the potential position, okay? And some of you, Taurus, might have Aries placements, because I feel like this card showed up in exactly the same spot. There is a little bit of, teamwork makes the dream work. Your time, again, they're saying, your time to shine and stand out and basically show that you've had what it takes the whole time, and that's just how they're putting it. That's coming. And it's also coming, though, through a little bit of putting your heads together and working with the right people. You've got a couple of pages in your reading. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. And again, I'm going to say that I'm feeling this is you. This is showing up at the very top of your reading, and you're holding your Ace of Pentacles. You're taking the opportunity in hand, which is a great, great, great sign. But okay, this is what I'm hearing. If for some of you this opportunity feels small, or like it's just the beginning, that's accurate. Like if it's like, okay, yeah, but there's like a little while I'd have to go on this before it's really going to take shape, or it's really going to become what I want. Now is the time. Wheel of Fortune showing up as what is going on within you, kind of the hidden energies. The wheel is turning. You're moving. Some of you are literally moving, and I feel like it's a satisfying end. This card actually reminds me a lot of you, Taurus, because it's like the sensuality, the enjoyment, the pleasure card, and the wishes come true card. And also the like, hey, let me kick back and like really be proud of myself for what I have managed to create. Like kind of surveying and being like, yeah, that was good. That feeling, isn't that worth a little bit of this? Right? It's worth a little bit of the slog. Gosh, I'm really, really sorry about the vampire leaf blower outside. That's a shame. That's okay. Because like you, Taurus, I'm prepared to contend with a few challenges along my way to feeling like the magician, like the fucking star that you are, that Spirit keeps bringing up. That, like, yes, I've got it all going on. Oh, you wanted that? Here it is. Oh, you wanted some of that? Here that is. Oh, you wanted some of that? Here that is. And here's something that's important for you to know, Taurus. You will still be the magician even when you get a little bit of assistance. And I'm actually hearing the phrase, like, professional help. And if you kind of recoil at that, then that's something that you should look at, because there should be no stigma around getting assistance with anything you might need. Because sure, that could mean like professional mental health assistance. That could mean like, yeah, you know what, like I have been feeling kind of like a little too down and a little too depressed, and I do feel like I need some assistance right now. Ask for that. Have compassion for yourself. That's where true inner strength springs from, is being able to actually, when difficult feelings and thoughts come up, being actually willing to handle yourself when you're feeling like a little bit of a beast, when you're feeling a little bit out of control. You're very much in control, okay? But don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. This might be like I'm stuck in my own head, and that's why Spirit is recommending to you, like, well, hey, then if you're feeling a little stuck in your own head, get a little input from people who think differently than you, or who do maybe like they literally have an expertise in a field that is different than yours. Maybe you just need some, I need a professional organizer to come in and help me with this because I'm hoarding, or I don't know what to do, or I need somebody to come in and clean for me because like that's not worth my, whatever assistance that you might need, get a little professional help. Don't feel bad about letting go of tasks that basically aren't worth your time, Taurus. That's 'tis the season, right? It's going to be a new year. We want to start fresh. We want to take what we have right now and work with it in this moment. Page of Pentacles. That's bringing you good results. That is like, I'm kind of feeling like some of you are pitching ideas. Some of you are out here fighting for jobs and ultimately coming out on top. 7 of Wands followed by the Magician. So here's what I'm hearing. When they're giving me the Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles and they're showing me the Magician in the future, some of you are literally taking classes, or you've been thinking about it and now's the time to do it. It's like, I'm going to have the, I'm going to start getting the experience so that I can get the job. Meaning, okay? And wow, I know this is specific, Taurus, but hey, you're an earth sign, you're money-minded, and understandably, your reading is dominated by some pentacles and some money, earthly energy. This could be as simple as, I am pretty good with I'm a pretty good photographer, and I think that I could make something out of it. I've had a couple people tell me my photographs are great and I could make something out of this, but I don't have a business, I don't have a studio, I don't have lights, I don't have this, that, like, okay, cool. That's all true. I don't have any of those things though, and please plug this into whatever business, like whatever side hustle or whatever, even if it's like I can't go to school for that thing that I want yet. Like I can't be a psychologist. I'm not going to get my degree. But okay, we're going to come back to the photographer. What you can do is work with the equipment that you have now. Maybe you're taking pictures of your cutest friends in natural light because that's what you have, is the camera that you have and the cute friends that you have, and the sun is the best lighting. And we're going to go out here and we're going to take these pictures and we're going to put them up on the free website, like the .wordpress.com instead of the .com, because we don't have money to be paying for hosting right now. But we're going to put these pictures up and we're going to start sharing on our social media. Hey, do you need headshots for your business? Check out my website, and here's the sample pictures of your cute friends, like out about doing cool things. And suddenly you get your first client. Okay? Work with what you have right now. You can gain knowledge and experience right now and come out on top. And for others of you, like I said, this is about going for a job, and the same idea. Like, hey, build up a little bit of a portfolio. Like, even if you haven't applied for this thing yet, but you're like, this is ultimately the thing that I want to do, be gathering things together. Be sowing the seed. Be the Page of Pentacles, humble, hardworking. Like, I got the message. I'm going to take this forward. I'm going to make something of this pentacle. It's going to end up on my magician's table. There are ups and downs to this, okay, Taurus? Again, I kind of feel like some of you have Aries placements because I'm getting a little bit of crossover messaging. But essentially the idea is when you are leveling up, that's when you're huffing and puffing and struggling. You know, like, when you see, this is exactly how Spirit's putting it, and Spirit is funny and it's totally true. When you see a super buff, like, fit person at the gym, you know, a lot of people make the joke of like, hey, what is that person even doing here? Like, what do they even need this for? They didn't get there from nowhere. And you don't see them like effortlessly picking up that giant dumbbell or whatever and just like lifting it overhead. They're grunting, they're sweating, they're working for it. But they are also incredibly strong. They might be sweating and grunting, and that doesn't mean they're weak. That means they're lifting increasingly heavy, cool shit. Your strength is increasing, so you're going to sweat a little bit this month. If you need a little help along the way, you ask for it. This is just this video, one of many messages and messengers coming at you saying, you can do it. This inspiration that you have, listen, you bring the pentacle, I'll bring the wand, and I have faith that along the way, Spirit is going to hand us the cup and the sword when we're ready. We're the magician. Life is handing us everything that we need, and we can make something out of that in a snap. So let me cultivate what I do have and be confident that other people are coming along to give me what I need to collaborate or just to contribute. That's what Spirit said. I feel like you got sort of a similar message last month. There is something going on here around like group work and community and networking, Taurus. Big time. 2020 might be a big year for you. Might be a good time for teamwork makes the dream work. They're saying it like, do you know what this is, Taurus? Help me out. Stories, questions, comments. I would love to hear them. I really appreciate you. And also, on a super mundane level, it helps the channel. So I appreciate your likes or even your dislikes. I appreciate the engagement, and I appreciate you being here, Taurus. It means a lot to me, and I hope that this does a lot for you. I hope that it helps you have a better December and a great start to a happy new year. Love you, Taurus. Thanks again, and if I don't see you in a video before then, I will see you in the new year. Bye, Taurus.